Hi, my name is Mazur J.E and I'm a Board Certified Behavior Analyst with DiNovi and Associates. And in this video, I'll be talking about discounting and how it's associated to problem behaviors and some general treatment recommendations for impulsivity. For a more general overview on discounting, check out our video by my colleague Heather Francisco. So what is discounting? Discounting is when rewards lose their value as a result of the delay in which they're received. The rate of the delay of discounting is how fast a reward loses its value is termed as delayed discounting. Discounting has a significant impact on choice making, especially how delayed the consequence is. So now let's talk about decision making. Decision making. When making a decision, one may or may not forego small immediate gains for larger rewards in the future when it's time to make that choice. Some examples are whether or not to study for an exam, eat healthier, be more active, get a better night's sleep, or save money. One of the things associated with discounting is the hyperbolic equation by Mazur in the article that came out in 1987. It basically talks about an equation, which is V equals A divided by 1 plus KD. What does it all mean? K is the sensitivity to change in the delay, or discounting. In other words, the larger the degree of discounting, the K, the quicker the discounted value decreases over time. For example, would you rather wait one day to get $10 or wait a year to get $1,000? So how does this all relate to problem behavior? The problem behaviors I'll be discussing are gambling, high-risk sexual behaviors, ultraviolet indoor tanning, and obesity. Specifically with gambling, research suggests delayed discounting indicated that gamblers discounted delayed rewards more steeply than control participants. The sensitivity to changes in the delay or discounting were significantly higher for gamblers than for the control group. So, gamblers were not willing to forego small immediate gains for larger future gains. Therefore, they were willing to bet large quantities of money or jewelry, cars, or homes, or other valuables. Also, according to research, individuals who are impulsive with money are likely to be impulsive with alcohol and cigarettes as well. Research also supports that higher discounting for individuals who have addictions. Now let's talk about discounting and high-risk sexual behaviors. Primary reinforcers, including sexual intercourse, are discounted steeper than conditioned reinforcers. For example, waiting to access, find, and wear a condom are delays to accessing that reinforcement. As a primary reinforcer, sex is discounted steeper, therefore people forego practicing safe sex despite the risk associated with unprotected sexual activity. For another problem behavior associated with discounting is the use of ultraviolet indoor tanning beds. There's growing research that suggests the ultraviolet indoor tanning beds are addictive. And there's a link between ultraviolet indoor tanning and skin cancers and melanoma. There remains no consensus on how to identify ultraviolet indoor tanning addictive tendencies. In the Read et al. Article, they used a tanning purchasing task, which was a self-report questionnaire regarding hypothetical ultraviolet indoor tanning scenarios. What they found was the demand for a tanning package was relatively lower when the price for tanning packages was framed per minute as opposed to per session. These are important implications for policymakers. For advertising and pricing, government should consider requiring tanning establishments to display the tanning packages per minute rather than per session. The last problem behavior I'll be discussing is obesity. Food insecure individuals are concerned or don't know where their next meal is coming from. Food insecure individuals are more likely to purchase less expensive foods that are higher in sugar, fat, and refined carbohydrates as opposed to fruits, vegetables, or other high-protein foods. As a result, food insecure individuals, especially those who are obese, exhibit more impulsive food choice patterns than food-secure individuals. In the Hendrickson-Rasmussen article, they propose mindful eating as a behavioral strategy to eat more slowly and deliberately. Now let's discuss some treatment recommendations for children and adults who exhibit poor impulse control. Treatment and research for children suggests that children with impulse control respond to small, immediate reinforcing items and activities such as access to food or television or attention. Another treatment recommendation for children with poor impulse control is use of visual cues to indicate when the desired or requested item or activity will become available. Treatment recommendations for adults with impulse control problems suggest token economy systems and response costs were effective contingency management strategies to decrease aggressive behaviors in adults in the criminal justice system, according to the Gendreau et al. Article. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to disseminate the science, share this video.